This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
Welcome back to your Yankee Chronicle. I'm Abby Peel. For 4 days in June, world-class sailing took place on our Lake Sunapee. Tell us about it, Bruce.
Well, I was here 10 months ago with YCN, and the Lake Sunapee cruising fleet had just received the bid to hold the 2022 Sonar World Sailing Championships on Lake Sunapee. We weren't at that point quite sure how we were going to pay for it or how we were going to pull it off. But over the course of the winter, we have 40 to 50 skippers and crew in our club, and we went to work. And the first thing I'd like to do is thank the over 40 businesses and individuals who came on as sponsors for our event. Without them, we could not have done this. The support from the community was tremendous. I also like to thank the Lake Sunapee Yacht Club. While the Lake Sunapee cruising fleet presented this race, the Lake Sunapee Yacht Club agreed to host the event. So all the boats were launched at the yacht club, and that was their headquarters for the 4 days of racing. There were banquets and parties and things that were going on in the evening, and the yacht club did a terrific job with all that. So we attracted 22 Sonars, which is a 23-foot racing class sailboat from across North America to come to Little Lake Sunapee. And they came from as far away as Minnesota, Florida, and Nova Scotia. So we were thrilled to have a big turnout for the race. And we had 4 boats racing from the Lake Sunapee cruising fleet, including Resonance, skippered by Brian Doyle, who actually came in 3rd overall in the whole regatta. He was only 1 point out of 2nd place. So congratulations to Brian on some terrific sailing. We tried to up the bar a little bit from some of the other regattas that were held by the Sonar Association. So the first thing we did is we went to Sunapee Cruises and said, hey, we'd like to have a big spectator boat out on the lake so people can go out and watch the racing, which is really exciting and beautiful with the spinnakers and the whole scene. So they were very cooperative, and we had the MV Mount Sunapee 2 went out each day at 9:30 in the morning till 12:30. So on the spectator boat, we made sure that some of our sponsors could get complimentary tickets to go out and watch the racing as for being a sponsor. And we also produced large banners and had the banners displayed on the spectator boat and 2 other pontoon boats that were out on the lake helping run the race. So we gave them some really good exposure out on the lake during the whole event. And we also partnered with YCN, and we produced a 15-minute highlight video each day that ran at 10 o'clock that night with highlights from some of the races during the day, so that the skippers and the crew, after racing was over and they came back to the yacht club and they had some dinner and a few beers, they could watch the racing on TV, or it was also streaming on YCM, and they really loved that. We really tried to raise the bar for the event as far as the way it was operated, and make it very spectator friendly and make it fun with having this videos that we produced. And we used a drone for some of the footage, which was absolutely spectacular. So the 4-day event was a huge success, and I have a few quotes here from some of the skippers about their experience here at Lake Sunapee. So Bob Lawrence was the skipper of Nefarious from the Norotan Yacht Club in Connecticut, and they came in 1st place. And he said sailing on Lake Sunapee was a joy with brisk winds, which we certainly had every day, and challenging wind shifts that kept us all on our toes. Andreas Josenhans, who's the skipper of Ping, which was our 2nd place overall finishing boat, said, as a blue water sailor, now blue water means he usually races in the ocean, it's nice to see how challenging lake sailing can be. I have new respect for all those who sail regularly on lakes, especially on Lake Sunapee. And Don Shumway, who's the president of the International Sonar Association, who was also skipper of one of the boats, said that the five teams that came from Rochester, New York, loved sailing on Lake Sunapee. The venue, the club, and fierce competition were memorable. So it was just a terrific 4 days of racing. A credit to our whole community for supporting the event, and the Lake Sunapee Yacht Club for hosting the event, and to all the members of the Lake Sunapee cruising fleet who really put in a lot of time and effort to pull this off. One interesting thing that happened at the end of the race, I found out, is that the sonar was designed back in 1980 by a naval architect named Bruce Kirby. And Bruce Kirby was a member of the Norotan Yacht Club in Connecticut at that time. So after the race, Bob Lawrence, who was the skipper of Nefarious, who won the overall title, and is also from the Norotan Yacht Club, said that he was so happy and honored that he could win this overall trophy and take it back to the Norotan Yacht Club, because Bruce Kirby evidently has passed away just recently. And he thought it would be a tremendous tribute to Bruce to bring this beautiful, huge trophy that they had over for the Yacht Club. Will go back to the Norotan Yacht Club for a year, and they can make a tribute to Bruce Kirby, who actually designed the sonar.
Wow, what an amazing week of sailing. Thanks to Bruce and all of the folks that made this event so special. When your Yankee Chronicle returns, we'll close with a preview of the Newberry Old Home Take and concert series on the harbor. So please stay with us.